Hello, my name is Agata and I'm here to announce a few changes that I'll be making in my YouTube channel, and they will be effective starting December 2016. So until now I would put 48 videos every month in my YouTube channel, 12 videos of astrology in Portuguese, 12 videos of astrology in English, and then 12 videos of tarot in Portuguese, and another 12 videos of tarot in English. So it's total 48 videos a month. YouTube hasn't been paying me properly, in my opinion, and hasn't been paying me enough. Every time that my views go up, my pay is less, which I don't think is fair. So instead of 48 videos a month, I'm going to only upload 24 videos a month, 12 videos in Portuguese and 12 videos in English, and I'm going to join the tarot with the astrology prediction with the tarot reading in the same video. So instead of dividing it, I'm really sorry, but right now it's not worth the investment of my time. And to give you an example, I need a proper camera to record, and I don't have money to do that. So there's no point in investing so much time and effort in something that I see it's growing, but it doesn't give me like monetary the return that I would expect. So I need to put my effort in other things. Okay, like I haven't been writing for a while, so I need to go back to writing, and I'm doing other stuff also, so I need to put my effort elsewhere. Okay, so again, I'm very sorry, but that's it. That's the announcement. Bye bye.
Hello Scorpio, this is the astrological reading for November 2016. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. So the full moon happens on the 14th of November at 22 degrees of Taurus, and then the new moon happens on the 29th of November at 7 degrees and 43 minutes of Sagittarius. And what does this mean to you or for you, Scorpio? Well, in your case, this full moon in Taurus, full moons mean they might mean culminations or endings. It depends from chart to chart. In your case, it happens in your 7th house. So this could be an ending or a culmination in your spouse or a long-term partner's life, for instance. Maybe he or she ends a job, for instance, or finds a new job, for instance. It could be even that, or it could be something much more simple, like he or she signs the renewal of his job contract or her job contract, like maybe like the second contract or the third contract, something like that. He signs the renewal of something connected with his employment or her employment. It could be something as simple as that. It could be something like, for instance, if your spouse is dealing with a sibling, it could be like, for instance, matters of property. Maybe he or she is, trying to. Maybe he got an inheritance, for instance, or she got an inheritance, and there's a sibling. So your partner is working stuff out with his sibling or her sibling, like who gets what, who sells what. Maybe they're like finishing up selling a property. Maybe they're dividing up money. Maybe they're like separating the assets, something like that. Not necessarily something difficult. It could be something easy, like an easy dealing with a sibling. It could be that, or it could be like your partner, long-term partner, is finishing up some sort of course, some sort of training, nothing to do with getting a college degree, nothing to do with college education or university, something simple, maybe let's say that he or she is, you know, finishing up training for something to do with, I don't know, accounting or real estate or whatever, something to do maybe with his job or her job. Or it could be that there's some sort of dealings again with the sibling, and there's, you know, a message comes concerning this sibling that kind of more or less finalizes the whole matter. If it's not that, it could be you. It could be that you, Scorpio, are signing up the renewal of a contract. Now, if you have your own business, maybe you have a new client, and you're like signing up the contract. If you are up to renewal of the contract in your place of employment, it could be that, you know, signing up for you know, maybe a second contract, a third contract, something like that. If it's not that, it could be, I don't know if I mentioned this before, if you are about to, you know, it could be like the end of a relationship. But if this is indeed the case, it's like, it's something, it doesn't happen out of the blue. It's something, maybe you were having trouble with your, you know, partner, with your spouse, and around this time, this is the time where you both sign up the divorce papers, something like that. Could be a separation, yes, but this is not something that happens out of the blue. This is with someone with whom you had, you know, problems before. What else? This could be also connected with a second child, your second child. There's an ending or culmination in his life or her life. For instance, maybe your second child finishes up, you know, his or hers education, but not college education. It's more or less high school education. For instance, maybe he or she needed to take, like, make an exam to finish up his high school education or her school education. Maybe your second child gets a job, you know, or finishes up a job, or goes on a little trip to visit his siblings. You know, a sibling could be a female sibling, could be an older female sibling, or maybe your second child just returned from a trip to where he or she visited a cousin. Okay, so there's many different ways of reading this lunation. And then Scorpio, the new moon at 29th of November at 7 degrees of Sagittarius. In your case, Scorpio, this new moon, which means new beginnings, happens in your second house. So second house has to do with your money, you know, the money that you have, the resources that you have. Maybe you were expecting some sort of salary increase. That might have happened, yes, but not the amount that you were expecting. Or if it does indeed happen, that salary increase, as soon as it comes in, it goes out almost immediately. Why? Because maybe you're spending way too much money with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, even with friends, you know. Maybe you have some kind of new hobby and you're spending way too much money with that new hobby. You know, you're buying all this sort of stuff related to this new hobby. If it's not that, this money that comes in goes out because your kid, for instance, either your children or one of your kids just sign up for some sort of activity, and you need to buy, for instance, if it's a sports activity, you need to buy uniforms, you need to pay you need to pay monthly a value to keep your kid in this new activity. You need to pay for, if your child competes, you need to pay for the outings. You know, if your kid needs to go to a different city along with all the other kids, you need to pay for that. So it's like you're spending way too much money with your kids in whatever activity or activities he or she might have. If there's some sort of business opportunity, like an investment situation, don't put your money there because you might probably lose it. Okay? If a friend comes to you with a business opportunity and is telling you, okay, I just heard that this stock will be really, really high, and you should buy this stock, don't do it. Don't do it because most likely you will lose your money. Okay? So there are many different ways of reading this lunation. And Scorpio, this is a very general reading. If you like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com. I'll be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.